So I get asked sometimes the question, or I hear the question, can my child do RPM? They don't sit. And the answer to that is yes. RPM does not need to be done in a chair like this position where the child has a wall here and a wall there. It can be done with a child sitting on the couch, a child laying on the floor, a child walking around, and different strategies will have to be utilized based off that position. For instance, if a child's walking around at a fast pace, then we wouldn't do so much spelling since we couldn't get the accuracy. But we could still do choices, we could still teach, and we could still do spelling by having them choose between two letters. And then as they get more regulated, then we could start the spelling for those children. Or if a child's on the ground laying there, again, spelling might be difficult, but they could make choices. And they don't even have to be looking at the choices to make them. Sometimes they just have to know where they're at. So we can teach some children in certain positions where they're not able to look, to basically feel where the choices are at, and then they can pick. Some children, when they start their RPM sessions, they're loud, they cry, they make lots of noise. And it might not just be one day, it might be a number of sessions, it might be off and on, up and down. Other kids can sit for a certain amount of time, but not the whole time. Some children do very well with RPM, then they go through some kind of burst of different emotional or hormonal or medical cases, and their skills decline, and then they might lose skill for a time, and then as they work it back up, then it comes back. So RPM is a method that helps a child learn, helps them communicate, helps them learn tolerance and skills based off that child, but as we don't claim it's a cure. It's just something that helps, and we want to help children gain purposeful movement and help them be the best they can be. So we take kids where they're at. They don't have to be reading, they don't have to be sitting, they don't have to be perfectly behaved or any of that kind of thing. They can just be them at any level or in any way we'll teach any student.